Hello, everyone. How are you? Here to give you the match sauce for what happened for Monday Night Raw for June 27th, 2022, the last Raw of June. Kevin Owens was scheduled to face Elias in the Money in the Bank qualifying match. What I read online, apparently Kevin Owens couldn't make it to Texas. He said that it's because I didn't want to compete in Texas because the whole favorite WrestleMania Stone Cold Steve Austin. But apparently it's because he had flight delay or travel issues. So he couldn't make the show. So that match between Kevin Owens and Elias, WWE said what happened between now and Saturday before Money in the Bank. So maybe it'll be at a live event or on Friday Night SmackDown is what I'm thinking. Montez Ford defeated Jey Uso with a top rope frog splash. I've noticed that the Profits have beaten the Usos 3 weeks in a row. So Garrett freaking T, the Usos have beat the Profits of Money in the Bank to retain the titles. That's so predictable to see. I'd love to see the Profits beat them and take the titles away from them. I've also noticed too, why is it the Usos wrestle the Profits on Monday Night Raw, but on SmackDown the Profits just show up and do backstage segment stuff? Like they don't even fight the Usos. Makes no sense, right? Alexa Bliss took on Liv Morgan one-on-one. Sloppy match, I thought. Like, slow pace. A couple of them were in position for moves. A couple times. Nothing really interesting at all. It was a very short match. Liv Morgan won by pinfall. Nothing very exciting happened at all. Now the matches of Monday Night Raw that are worth watching, folks. 2-on-1 handicap with special guest enforcer outside the ring, Austin Theory, United States champion. Bobby Lashley took on the Alpha Academy of Chad Gable and Otis. Lashley got his ass kicked almost all match. Like he could not handle the Alpha Academy, folks. Chad Gable had a nice picture perfect running cannonball off the ring apron edge to knock Lashley down outside. Then Otis quickly hit the running splash on him. Otis delivered a powerbomb on Bobby Lashley, and then Chad Gable quickly came off the top rope to do a move. Lashley fought out of other double team from the Alpha Academy. Just started throwing haymakers at him, breaking it up. Then Chad Gable chop blocked him from behind, took him down. They worked on Lashley again. Otis went up on the middle rope to do that avalanche splash he does, which 9 times out of 10, the other guy counters it and wins the match. Sure enough, Bobby Lashley, it was predictable, grabbed a hold of him, hit a back body drop off the top middle rope there. Then Chad Gable came off the ropes and Lashley grabbed a hold of him and applied the master lock. So Chad Gable tapped out. So Lashley won by submission. After the match, he just beat up the Alpha Academy. Just destroyed him. Knocked down Chad Gable, speared Otis. Then Austin Theory went to do a cheap shot, and Lashley blocked it, and then Austin Theory took off running up the stage. The Miz came out to do a Miz TV segment, but I noticed he was dressed to compete, so it's predictable he was going to have a match. He faced the phenomenal AJ Styles. These two guys, by the way, went 20 plus minutes in a freaking great battle royal, and they put on a really great singles match. Thumbs up for those two, putting on a great performance like they did. The Miz took it to AJ Styles. AJ Styles had a hard time against the Miz. Like, Miz would just hauled off, kicked him in the face a couple times, delivered like a dozen yes kicks on him. DDT while AJ was on the ropes. Then AJ went for a move. Miz tripped him and then delivered a cold breaker while AJ was hung up on the ropes as well in the corner there. AJ countered a skull crusher finale, hit the nice Pele kick, had a running forearm, then a running clothesline in the corner, then a snap German suplex. He went for the Star Wars Clash. Miz countered that, knocked him down. AJ went for the phenomenal forearm, and the Miz rolled outside the ring and decided, you know what? I'm exhausted. I'll just go take a count out loss. So AJ won by count out. Battle Royal. Speaking of the Battle Royal, great Battle Royal, folks. Check this match out as well. Like 20 superstars in it, I believe. It was hard to count how many for sure there was in it. But I read online there was 20 of them. Akira Tozawa was the first guy gone. Poor guy. T-Bar, I don't know what it was. T-Bar just set his sights on one person, which was Ricochet. Just punished Ricochet in the Battle Royal, tried to get him eliminated. Backfired. Ricochet eliminated T-Bar. T-Bar should have went after somebody else. Matt Riddle waited as Nakamura jumped up and hit a swift kick knocking Dolph Ziggler off the top rope to the outside. Nakamura turned around, Matt Riddle hauled off, kicked him, knocked him over the top rope. Miz came off with a double axe handle on Matt Riddle off the top rope, faked a leg injury. He does that, I notice every time there's a multi-man matchup, the Miz will purposely fake an injury and take a rest outside the ring. He's good. He's known for that. Jinder Mahal, while Shanky was dancing, came up behind him, tossed him over the top rope, and Jinder was eliminated. Dolph and the Miz, before the Miz went outside to rest up, was double teaming people left, right, and center until they got separated from the other superstars. Now, this part was cool. Ricochet came off the ropes for a crossbody on Matt Riddle. AJ Styles caught him with a nice dropkick. The final four was The Miz, Matt Riddle, Ricochet, and AJ Styles. Ricochet got eliminated. AJ went for the phenomenal form on Matt Riddle, and The Miz, who was outside the ring, grabbed hold of AJ, pulled him off to eliminate him. He got in the ring. Matt Riddle went for the RKO. The Miz blocked it, started punishing Matt Riddle. Matt Riddle eventually ended up tossing The Miz outside the ring. So Matt Riddle enters Money in the Bank. Last match to talk about. Last chance Money in the Bank qualifying match for the winner. Elimination style. Becky Lynch, Tamina Snuka, Piper Niven, Nikki Cross, Xia Li, and Shayna Baszler. The one of them that wins this match will be the last one of them to enter Money in the Bank. There's one slot left, I've noticed. So I'm curious who it's going to be. All that's just going to go with the set for win them, because the man's Money in the Bank ladder match is 8 people, and the SmackDown and Raw Women's one is only 7 people. Becky was impressive. Becky was on a roll. Piper Niven stunned herself as she headbutted Tamina Snuka. That did not work. Becky quickly eliminated Xia Li by the rock bottom. Then she eliminated Nikki Cross. Nikki went for a move, and Becky countered it into the disarmer, and Nikki tapped out. Shayna Baszler applied the Kajiji Clutch chokehold on Piper Niven, but Piper Niven, backed her in the corner to break it up. Tamina went up on the top rope. I don't know what she was trying to do, but she was so slow going up on the top rope. She finally came off the rope and crashed to burn. Piper Niven eliminated Shayna Baszler with a top rope elbow drop. That was amazing to see from someone like her. So the final 3 was Becky, Tamina, and Piper Niven. Piper Niven eliminated Tamina Snuka. And then as she went up at the top rope to do a splash on Becky, Becky jumped up, grabbed a hold of her, and hit a rock bottom off the top rope to eliminate Piper Niven. Becky enters Money in the Bank. All month she's been trying hard to get into that match, busting her butt off and kept losing, coming up short. Now she's finally in it. And she won free. She didn't win. She had free elimination. She eliminated Xia Li, Nikki Cross, and Piper Niven. That's a pretty good accomplishment for her. There you have it, folks. Definitely check out the Battle Royal. Definitely check out the 6-1 elimination match. And you gotta see AJ Styles versus The Miz in the handicap match, folks. The rest of the matches, you didn't miss nothing. Stay safe, everybody. Too sweet. Bye.